In the annals of military history, few campaigns rival the sheer audacity and logistical complexity of Hannibal Barca's crossing of the Alps. This monumental undertaking in 218 BCE was not merely a march, but a calculated gamble, a direct challenge to the burgeoning power of Rome. It remains a testament to strategic brilliance and the indomitable spirit of an army facing unimaginable odds. Hannibal's force comprised an estimated 90,000 soldiers, 12,000 cavalry, and a formidable contingent of 37 war elephants. His objective was to strike Rome from an unexpected quarter, a northern approach that the Romans considered utterly impossible. This audacious strategy aimed to shatter Roman confidence and ignite rebellion among their Italian allies. Hannibal's life was inextricably linked to the rivalry between Carthage and Rome. From a tender age, he was steeped in the military traditions of his family. At just 9 years old, he famously swore an oath of eternal vengeance against Rome, a vow that would shape his destiny. Raised in Spain, Hannibal received a rigorous education in warfare and leadership. He honed his tactical skills and developed a profound understanding of military logistics. By the age of 26, he had ascended to the rank of general, inheriting command of the Carthaginian forces in Iberia. It was here that he conceived his audacious plan to attack Rome directly, not by sea, but by an overland route through the formidable Alps. The context for Hannibal's campaign lies in the bitter struggle of the Punic Wars. The First Punic War, fought from 264 to 241 BCE, had established Rome and Carthage as fierce rivals for dominance in the Mediterranean. Carthage, a wealthy trading power with territories spanning North Africa and Spain, had suffered a humiliating defeat. They lost Sicily and were forced to pay a massive indemnity to Rome. Rome, meanwhile, had consolidated its control over most of Italy and was rapidly expanding its influence. The Romans anticipated any future Carthaginian aggression would come from the sea, making Hannibal's overland approach a stroke of strategic genius. His plan was designed to exploit this Roman blind spot and bring the war directly to their doorstep. Hannibal's army was a truly multinational force, reflecting the diverse reach of the Carthaginian Empire. Its total strength was estimated at 90,000 infantry and 12,000 cavalry. This vast host was a mosaic of cultures and fighting styles. The corps included elite Carthaginian troops, renowned for their discipline and fighting prowess. They were augmented by fierce Iberian warriors, skilled in close combat, and various Gallic allies, eager to challenge Roman authority. The highly effective Numidian cavalry, known for their speed and skirmishing tactics, provided a crucial reconnaissance and flanking element. Central to Hannibal's strategy were his 37 war elephants. These colossal beasts were the ancient tanks of their era, trained for both combat and psychological warfare. Their sheer size and intimidating presence could break enemy formations and instill panic. These were North African elephants, a now extinct subspecies, smaller than their Asian counterparts but still formidable. The inclusion of elephants underscored Hannibal's innovative approach to warfare. He understood their potential to disrupt enemy lines and create chaos. They were not merely a novelty but a key element in his grand design. The logistical challenges of moving such a diverse and massive army were immense. Providing food, water, and fodder for tens of thousands of men and animals required an incredibly sophisticated supply chain. Coordination across multiple languages and cultures demanded exceptional leadership and discipline. Furthermore, Hannibal had to time his crossing meticulously to avoid the brutal onset of winter in the high Alps. Every detail, from provisions to communication, had to be flawlessly executed for the expedition to have any hope of success. Hannibal's epic journey commenced in Spain, moving eastward through the rugged terrain of southern Gaul, modern-day France. One of the first major obstacles was the crossing of the Rhone River. This was an engineering marvel in itself, especially with the elephants. Rafts were constructed, and some elephants were even coaxed across by a led female, demonstrating the ingenuity required for the expedition. The true test, however, lay in the Alpine crossing. The exact route Hannibal took remains a subject of intense historical and archaeological debate. Possible routes include the Little St. Bernard Pass, Mont Cenis, or the Col de Clapier. Each presented its own unique and formidable challenges. The army faced a relentless barrage of obstacles. Hostile Gallic tribes launched ambushes from the heights, forcing the Carthaginians to fight their way through treacherous mountain passes. Unpredictable weather, including sudden snowstorms and freezing temperatures, added to the peril. The psychological toll of the harsh environment, coupled with constant danger, pushed the soldiers to their limits. The elephants, in particular, struggled in the cold and difficult terrain. Their large bodies were ill-suited for the narrow, icy paths. One of the most famous incidents involved a rock slide that blocked their path. Hannibal's engineers devised an ingenious solution. They heated the rocks with fire, then poured vinegar over them to make them brittle, allowing them to be broken apart and cleared. This demonstrated the army's remarkable adaptability and resourcefulness in the face of seemingly insurmountable natural barriers. After weeks of unimaginable hardship, Hannibal's army finally descended into the Po Valley in northern Italy in October 218 BCE. The cost of the crossing had been catastrophic. His once mighty force was severely weakened, reduced to approximately 26,000 men. The journey had culled the weak and tested the resolve of the strong. Despite their depleted numbers, Hannibal's tactical genius immediately shone through. At the Battle of the Trebia, one of his first major engagements on Italian soil, he decisively defeated a Roman army. Here, his remaining elephants and cavalry were used to devastating effect, contributing to the Roman rout. This early victory sent shockwaves through Rome and confirmed Hannibal's formidable presence. However, the Italian winter soon took its toll on the remaining elephants. The cold, unfamiliar climate and lack of suitable fodder proved fatal. One by one, the magnificent beasts succumbed to disease and exposure. By the time Hannibal reached the Battle of Lake Trasimene, only one elephant remained, and it too would soon perish. Hannibal had lost his most formidable and psychologically impactful weapon. Even without his elephants, Hannibal continued to achieve brilliant victories against the Romans. His strategic prowess was undeniable, culminating in the devastating Roman defeat at Cannae in 216 BCE. He consistently outmaneuvered and outthought his Roman adversaries, demonstrating an unparalleled understanding of battlefield tactics and psychological warfare. His ability to adapt and continue his campaign without his signature weapon underscored his extraordinary military acumen. Hannibal's Alpine crossing revolutionized military strategy, showcasing bold leadership and unparalleled adaptation. His campaign highlighted the critical importance of meticulous logistical planning, even for the most audacious endeavors. It also demonstrated the inherent limitations of even the most innovative weapons like war elephants when confronted by overwhelming environmental factors. His journey remains a masterclass in strategic foresight and execution. The impact on Rome was profound and lasting. The fear of Hannibal, the man who brought war to their very gates, instilled a deep and enduring terror. This fear shaped Roman politics, military doctrine, and even their collective psyche for generations. The phrase Hannibal ad portas, Hannibal at the gates, became a chilling reminder of their vulnerability. Modern research continues to unravel the mysteries of Hannibal's route. Archaeological findings, geological studies, and environmental analyses offer new insights into the challenges faced by his army. These investigations provide a deeper understanding of the environmental impact on ancient campaigns and the incredible resilience required to overcome such natural barriers. The story of Hannibal's elephants and his impossible journey across the Alps remains an enduring tale. It is a powerful narrative of human ambition, strategic brilliance, and the relentless pursuit of a seemingly unattainable goal. It stands as a timeless testament to the power of the impossible, forever etched in the annals of history.